It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Like Terence Crawford is talking about moving up to fight Canelo. I don't know if that fight's gonna wind up happening, but what do you think about him jumping up 3 weight classes? Because that's a huge jump.
That's a huge jump. I mean, if anybody can do it, it'd be somebody that's, kind of like a Terence Crawford, kind of like how Floyd was able to do that. I mean, you got to be a special fighter to be able to, jump those weight classes. And, but, I think that if he goes up and has no fight of even no attempts of even trying to fight anyone that's bigger or close to that weight, I think I just don't see him winning. I mean, I think he has, it's not about his talent. I think it's just about his size. I mean it's, that's why there's weight classes, and I mean 3 weight classes is a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight to make up, and you can be the most special fighter in the world and still come up short.
Of course, no. You're a whole new person with 21 pounds on.
Yeah. And I mean, there's 21 pounds that you're not used to, your body's not used to, you haven't fought with that weight on. You don't know how your body's going to react to that weight. I mean, if you, Terence Crawford, you going in and you fight at 147, yeah, you're going to be able to fight good at 147, but Canelo's going to be able to fight good at 168.
Correct, yeah.
So that makes a huge difference. So I don't think that he should take that fight. But I mean, I understand it. I think everybody understands that, it's time to cash out. He's getting older, and I mean, he's ready to cash out. He's ready to cash out, with a massive payday.
Yeah.
Mega fight. Mean, he deserves it. He deserves it. But, but just doing it just for that purpose rather than doing it for his legacy or anything else, I think that's probably more why he's doing it is for the cash out than for his legacy.
Okay.
Because I think that if he was doing it for his legacy, he would do it a different way.
Gradually just move up in weight,
Yeah, he would make a mark in that weight class by fighting someone in that weight class. That's probably, that's a decent fighter. Not the best fighter, but a decent fighter in that weight class. So he can be able to say that this is the reason why I'm taking this fight. Rather than I'm 147 and I'm going to fight a guy that's 168 pounds. That's one of the best fighters in the world, too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. What about him against, I personally, I wanted to see him fight Jaron Ennis, Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis can't seem to get the big fights to put him over. How you see that one? Whatever fight.
That's another great fight. That's a great fight, and, I guess it's kind of like, he can say that, that Boots is, I ain't going to say not ready, because definitely don't think that he's not in the department of not being ready. I just think that, his name doesn't have the value.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have enough value not for me, of course, but for Terence to take that fight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I understand that. So I understand why when Boots' name comes up, you say no.
They're very dismissive of him.
Yeah. I understand that.
Okay, because I feel like he's the best welterweight in the division. That's not Terence, He's,
exactly.
So if he hasn't said what he's gonna do yet, but if he's gonna stay there, that'd be the fight to make.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's quite obvious because not only, the organization, they also feel that way, and that's why they gave him the belt.
Mm-hmm.
He got a belt without even fighting for one. So I mean, they feel the same way.
Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure to subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.